She turned my wedding into her honeymoon, so I sent her an invoice. I got married to my husband this past spring in Paris. We held the ceremony in a small historic chapel in Montmartre, followed by a reception overlooking the Seine near Ile Saint-Louis. It was a destination wedding, so while both of our parents covered their own airfare and accommodations, we decided to cover the flights and boutique hotel stays for a few of our closest friends. Round-trip tickets from the US to Paris were about $1,900 each, and we booked everyone into a charming 4-star hotel in Le Marais, which cost around $250 per night for 5 nights. It wasn't cheap, but these were people who had been in our lives for years. One of my closest friends of over a decade, Camille, brought her brand new husband, Luc. Camille paid for Luc's plane ticket herself, but we covered hers along with their shared hotel room. Here's where it gets ugly. Camille and Luc flew to Paris. They checked into the hotel. And then, they never showed up to my wedding. No ceremony in Montmartre, no dinner cruise, nothing. When I finally reached out asking if something had happened, Camille told me that since they couldn't afford a proper honeymoon after their own recent wedding, they decided to treat the Paris trip as their honeymoon instead. She said Luc didn't feel comfortable attending my wedding because it would ruin the romantic vibe of their trip. I was stunned. I had rearranged seating charts, pulled extra budget, and gone back and forth with vendors to make sure she could be there comfortably. And she knowingly skipped the event she was invited to, the literal reason for the trip, to take couples photos by the Eiffel Tower instead. I felt used. So I asked myself, would I be wrong if I took her to small claims court to recover the $2,347.18 I spent on her flight and hotel? After reading advice from friends and online comments, I decided not to jump straight to court. Instead, I messaged her, partly to give her a chance to make it right, partly to get clarity in writing in case this escalated. I said, "Hey, I've been distant because I'm honestly hurt. I bent over backwards to make sure you could be at the wedding, and you didn't show up. I need to understand. Did you think I paid for your trip so you could use it as your honeymoon?" She responded, "I know you're upset and I miss you too, but Luc felt weird about going to someone else's wedding during what was supposed to feel like our romantic getaway. I thought you'd understand since you know how important this trip was for us." That's when something in me just snapped. I replied, "No, I don't understand. You accepted a gift that was meant for my wedding and chose to use it for something else. That's not what real friends do. I'll be sending you an invoice for $2,347.18, the cost of your flight and hotel. I'm giving you 30 days to respond before I pursue legal options." She hasn't replied since, but she has been posting vague Instagram stories about entitled people and snakes disguised as friends. So now I'm sitting here wondering, am I overreacting, or did she cross a line that can't be uncrossed?